In this video we are going to talk about top 5 shoulders exercises. So before starting this video, like this video and subscribe to our YouTube channel for future updates. According to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, shoulder injuries cause people to miss a median of 26 days of work on average. However, the most effective shoulder exercises can help prevent these injuries from occurring in the first place. The explanation is uncomplicated. Enhanced muscle development will help protect one of the joints in your body that is both mobile and unstable against injury, regardless of how you use your shoulders. Even if you already have a robust strength and fitness routine, and especially if you don't, you should seriously consider adding a couple of the most effective shoulder exercises to your routine in order to prehab yourself before the inevitable arises. After all, if you lift even an ounce of preventive, you might save your body from having to undergo pounds worth of physical therapy treatment. Number 5. Cable face pull. Perform 3 sets of 12 to 15 repetitions with a 45-second rest period between each set. Position yourself so that you are facing a cable tower that has a rope attached to it. Take a firm hold of the rope using an overhand grip. To complete the action, raise your hands up to your ears after pulling back with your elbows. After pausing, carefully return your body to the beginning position and then begin again. A fantastic exercise for the shoulders that can also be utilized to target the rear deltoids is the cable face pull. The cable face pull is one of the few exercises that can effectively target the rear deltoids. There are not many other exercises that can do this. Because weak rear delts can lead to bad posture, executing the cable face pull or any other exercises that target the rear delts is highly suggested. The rear delts are a muscle group that many lifters struggle to develop, thus this is a common problem. Include the cable face pull exercise in your body parts split on either the day dedicated to your shoulders or your back, on your upper day during your upper/lower splits, or on your pull day for push/pull/leg splits. Pulling tools for the cable face. Utilize a half kneeling stance when pulling if you discover that you are arching your back or leaning back while you are pulling. As you pull, you need to keep your elbows up high and the rope at eye level at all times. Your primary focus should be on contracting the rear delts, and you should take care not to thrust your head forward as you approach the rope. Make sure the cable is put at face height rather than at the top of the machine. If you set it at the top of the machine, you may overwork the lats and cancel out some of the benefits of scapular upward rotation. Do not rely on momentum, rather, ensure that the motion is continuous and in your control from the beginning to the end. Even if you do not have access to a rope attachment, you are still able to finish the workout by utilizing a band or 2 standard grips. Number 4. Single arm bottoms up kettlebell overhead press. Shoulder muscles can be strengthened with the use of an exercise known as the standing one-arm bottoms-up kettlebell press, which is a variation of the kettlebell press. The weight of the kettlebell is not evenly distributed at the handle, making it a one-of-a-kind piece of equipment in comparison to barbells and dumbbells. In addition, keeping the weight in an upright position while in the bottoms-up position is a challenge to the forearm. Unilateral exercises train one side of the body at a time to assist create balanced strength and a beautiful physique. Some examples of unilateral exercises are the standing one-arm bottoms-up kettlebell press. Instructions for performing a standing one-arm bottoms-up kettlebell press. Assume a standing stance while holding a kettlebell in one hand with a neutral grip. This is the starting position. Put the kettlebell so that the bottom is facing up, and make sure that your elbow is in line with your shoulder at all times. Perform an overhead press with the bell until the shoulder reaches its entire range of motion and the elbow is fully extended. Repeat the movement until the specified number of times has passed, lowering the kettlebell back to the starting position slowly each time. Perform 3 sets of 12 to 15 repetitions on each arm, pausing for a minute between each round of work. Begin by taking a sitting position while gripping a kettlebell in one hand. Raise the kettlebell to the level of your shoulders while maintaining a firm grasp on the handle. Adjust your position such that the bell, or the ball section of the kettlebell, is located above your hand. Press the kettlebell up slowly while concentrating on maintaining stability. A brief pause should be taken at the peak, after which the kettlebell should be lowered slowly back to the starting position. The exercise should then be repeated. When you have finished all of the repetitions on one side, move on to the other side and repeat. Number 3. Dumbbell lateral raise. Carry out 3 sets of 12 to 15 repetitions each, with a minute of rest in between each set. To begin, stand with your feet slightly wider than hip width apart and grip a dumbbell in each hand. Lifting with the elbows, raise the arms up until they are in line with the shoulders, rest for a while, then slowly return the dumbbells down to the starting position and repeat the movement. Exercise instructions for the dumbbell lateral raise. Building breadth in your upper body, which results in a V form, can be accomplished with the help of an effective exercise called the dumbbell lateral raise. Grasp a pair of dumbbells, then stand with your feet shoulder width apart and hold the dumbbells at your sides. Your palms must be turned toward your body at all times. Because doing so maintains the strain on the side delts, you should hold the dumbbells a little bit off to the side of your body. This is the beginning position for the workout that you will be performing. To perform the movement, steadily elevate the dumbbells until they are approximately at shoulder height. It is essential that you do not allow your wrists to go above your elbows while lifting the weight. If you do this, the work will be transferred from the side delts to the front delts, which will weaken your performance. Number 2. Single arm dumbbell overhead press. You should be standing with your arms bent and your palms facing inward while holding a dumbbell just outside of your shoulder. Position your feet so that they are shoulder width apart, and bend your knees just a little bit. Maintain the contraction you feel in your abdominal muscles throughout the whole workout by bracing them as if you were ready to be punched in the gut. You should be able to press the weight over your head with your arm completely straight and your biceps beside your ear. Maintain a neutral posture and don't let your shoulder shrug up near your ear. Bring the dumbbell down to the starting position in a controlled manner. Perform 3 sets of 8 to 12 repetitions each, pausing for 60 to 90 seconds between each set. In a standing position with your feet placed shoulder width apart, curl a dumbbell in one hand until it reaches shoulder height, then bring that arm out to your side until it forms a right angle with your shoulder and is in line with your shoulder. Exhale as you press the dumbbell overhead, making sure to keep your elbow precisely below your hand. At the same time, make sure to keep your core engaged and your spine in a neutral position. Repeat the motion by slowly bringing the dumbbell back down until your elbow is bent at a 90-degree angle. When you have finished all of the repetitions on one side, move on to the other side and repeat. Number 1. Standing barbell overhead press. How to perform a shoulder press with a barbell. When using a power rack, position the barbell such that it is directly in front of your shoulders. It shouldn't be necessary for you to stand on your toes or bend down to an awkwardly low position in order to remove the bar from the rack. Maintain a standing position with your feet about the width of a shoulder apart, your hips and knees completely extended, but without locking your knees. The barbell should be held in a front rack position, with the elbows pointed forward and the hands spaced shoulder width apart. This position allows the barbell to rest on the front of the shoulders. This is the point from which you will begin. As you exhale, pull your abdominal muscles in toward your spine, pinch your shoulder blades together, and press the barbell overhead. Keep pressing until your arms are completely locked out of position. You should have the sensation that you are trying to fit your head through the window that is created by your arms when you perform this movement. Engage the muscles in your back, and as you inhale, return the barbell to the front rack position as you are doing so with control. Perform additional repetitions by following these procedures, or finish the workout by putting the bar back on the power rack. Perform 3 sets of 8 to 12 repetitions each, pausing for 60 to 90 seconds between each set. While maintaining a shoulder width hold with both hands, lift a barbell to shoulder height while standing with your feet hip width apart from one another. Exhale as you press the bar overhead, ensuring that your abs are actively engaged and that your spine is in a neutral position. Keep your elbows directly below your hands. The final position of the bar should be directly overhead. Repeat the process of lowering the bar down to the beginning position slowly. What do you think about this video? Do let us know down in the comments section below. If you enjoyed this video and want to hear from us again, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go.